Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Honda ZR-V hybrid version 2024, and in this video we will make the test drive. First of all, before we start the test drive, I want to show you a few things. For example, on the rear the car comes with brake discs, normal brake discs, and on the front we have ventilated brake discs, 18-inch wheels, very nice design. I like those black matte rims in combination with this dark gray color, look phenomenal. This is the sport version. That means comes with a few nice elements. In the front we have a beautiful sporty bumper, but more details about that I will have a full review where you can see all the information, interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, everything about the car. In this video we will drive the car. This is the key, by the way. It comes with keyless entrance, all that cool stuff that you will see it also in the review. I don't want to talk too much about that. I like the fact that it comes with aluminum pedals, and I love those seats. They are so unique, they look so nice and special and different, I should say. Combination of leather with some textile stuff material, but more about that fabric material we will see in the review. I want to go inside because it's super noisy outside, and once you go inside the car you will notice that it's crazy silent, and I like that. I will leave the key here, a lot of space here also for the phone. Now press the brake. Here's the start, the power button. The cockpit of the car, it's kind of half digital, half analogical here on the right side, but we will talk about that in the review video. Another thing that I like very much about the car is the fact that you have plenty of space here. The buttons here for different functions, physical button, you can change it very easy. Electronic handbrake, auto hold, different driving mode. We have the downhill assist button. We have snow mode, eco mode, normal, and sport mode. We will try all or almost all of them. We will start in eco, and here we have this shift by wire transmission. Very nice, very well positioned, very easy to change all those functions here. There it's from driving, neutral, reverse, and parking. The car comes also with reverse camera, so you can see it from many angles, but I will show you also in the review video. And other than that, I want to give you some information before we start. So if you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, check out Werner Blunier in Bern. So Honda Center Bern. I will leave the link in the description. They are super nice, very nice and friendly. So if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check them out. The model and the version that we have right here is the sport version, and it comes with a 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line, combined with an e-CVT transmission. 184 horsepower is the total power, 315 Newton meters, 0 to 107.9 seconds. The car of course comes with an electric motor and a small battery that help all this system. I will reset the trip A, so we will see in the end the consumption as well, and then I will show you the graphic. It has a nice graphic here. Where is it? Here, with an energy flow that shows you what happened and how much battery you still have and how many kilometers you can still drive with the car. So you can see right now in this moment we don't have a full battery, but we have an almost full tank. It's missing 2 lines, and we have 940 kilometer range. Incredible range, and I wish I can see that one day on electric cars, but for the moment we will drive level 3 climatic system, and I want to make it realistic, and let's drive it, guys. Here you have also some pedals. So for example, when you are in drive mode and you are driving, you can change. I will show you. Let's drive. First of all, let's go in reverse, and I want to turn around here. As an information, this ZR-V stay between CR-V and HR-V, but if Honda Civic had a bigger brother, this ZR-V will be the one, because it's based on Honda Civic. They have so much success with that car because Honda Civic, it's probably one of the best car in that class, and not only in that class but one of the best car overall. They think about, okay, if the Civic was so good sold and it's such a good car, let's make another one a little bit higher. It's something like Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y, you know. They were like, okay, wow, the turning circle, it's really good. It stays good on the road. I feel already that. So it has a nice stable feedback to the wheels. I like that. It's really good. Yeah, it's great. Wow, it stays really good on the road. So it's something like Tesla Model 3, Honda Civic, and then it's Tesla Model Y a little bit higher, and then the same thing here. It's ZR-V, a Honda Civic a little bit higher, but based on the same thing. I mean, the interior, it's very similar. 90% it's almost the same. The only thing is that people that want a little bit higher ground clearance, a little bit bigger, and yeah, it's kind of a crossover, bigger, better visibility, a little bit more space in the back, and other than that, it's kind of the same car. But yeah, we will talk about this thing as I go. Anyway, great visibility in the mirrors, huge mirrors, I like that. And not only in the mirrors on the side, but also in the windows, and also on the mirror from the upper side here, you have a good visibility. You stay great on those seats because they have those side support. I feel like they hold you really well. And so as I said, this power, this engine and the petrol engine and the motor, it's connected with this e-CVT transmission, and I'm really curious to see. I will take it on a ridey bumps here. It's a road with a little bit more bumps. I want to see how it's handling over the bumps. So
at the end of the road, turn left.
I think will be a little bit stiffer. I already feel the steering wheel. Yeah, I like it. Oh, not bad at all. So it's not as comfortable as CR-V, but it's nice. It's set up nice. It's set up a little bit more sporty, and I feel also on the steering wheel like it has a very good feedback to the wheels. It's very similar, to be honest, with what BMW make. I like it, and I like that BMW feedback. The brakes, the pedals feel super nice and smooth. I love the pedals, by the way. And guys, it's doing great over the bumps. It's not bad at all. It is a little bit more stiffer than the bigger brother, but it stays really good. And I like that the engine, it's also quite silent. You can't hear too much noise inside the cabin from the engine, so the insulation between the engine and the cabin is good. And because it's an e-CVT, you expect to have that rev noise, you know, when you accelerate it. We will test this out as well, but I noticed that it's good.
Now turn left.
It's pretty silent.
Right.
I don't even need to tell you that Honda make one of the best hybrids these days. Really good.
Now turn right.
The combination and the way they design it and they set it up, it's pretty well. Oh, it feels nice. As I was expected, it drives really nice. The steering, yeah, it's not so easy. It's not super assisted. If you want an assisted car, is not, you know, the steering, you need to turn it a little bit. You know, they set it up like, in the BMW is the same story. Now they start to make it a little bit more assisted, you know, these days, but before was like this, you know. But these allow you to have a great feedback on these curves. It gives you such a good feedbacks on the curves because it stays so good on the road. And here are the bumps, and it's doing fine. It's doing fine. It's set up somewhere in the middle. I mean, not so super comfy, not stiffer. It's right in the middle, and the steering wheel is the same. It's right in the middle. Sorry about that. It's right in the middle, the steering wheel, and it's great. I think many people will love the way they set it up, and as expected, if they base on Civic, they have to do it like that. The way it looks, it's a sport version. It says sport version. It looks also sporty and nice, you will see in the review video, but in the same time it also feels sporty and nice. 184 horsepower, it's more than enough to give you some fun to drive. But what I like the most on this car, and I notice also on CR-V, is the fact that they stay very well on curves, and BMW the same. This for me it's something incredible, and in combination with those seats, very good seats, the side support feel incredible well. I love to stay like that because it doesn't push you left and right and stuff like that. It's right in the middle. You see here on the roundabout, you need to turn it a little bit more, and it feels a little bit more. But when it comes to acceleration and curves, it's such a bless, and I love the fact that you barely hear the engine. And let's go to sport mode, guys. Change the modes from here. I like the fact that you have physical buttons, easy to change different driving modes. Let's go to sport mode. I already feel it's a little bit more responsive now. Wow, the brakes are great. You hear the engine a little bit when you push it harder. You hear the engine, but in the curves stays pretty well. It's not a Porsche, but it stays super good for what it is, you know. And I like the fact that you have the power that you need, man. I mean, you press the acceleration.
After 3 kilometers, keep left.
It's great. The setup, it's in the middle. Everything is in the middle, I should say. But a very well built car. I like the fact that you have a lot of good quality materials, and it feels nice to drive. Now you see I drive at 100 and something, and you start to hear a little bit of wind noise from outside, something that many people complain also in Honda Civic. Here as well, you start to hear a little bit of wind from this area, maybe because also the design of the car, you start to hear a little bit of wind noise. But other than that, the engine, you barely hear the engine. Cannot hear it. I have to go on the side. Other than that, it comes with lane assist, autopilot. You can set it up from here. So for example, you set up the autopilot and the car will stay between the lanes. I just tested before this car today. I just test drive also the new CR-V, and it was amazing. I mean, the sound insulation, I can tell you that it's better than this one. This one is also not bad, but I was expected to be a little bit better than Honda Civic, you know, in terms of sound insulation. Anyway, the autopilot from Honda, it's really good. I tested before on CR-V and it was super good. It stays between the lanes perfectly. It can take curves, you will see, and it's doing in a good way. So great job, Honda. From this point of view of autopilot system, safety systems, they did it right. Here we have to drive 60, and you can see right now, let's go to 60. It's a very hard curve here. Really, for Tesla it's also hard. I tried it on my car and look at this. It's doing fine. It's a little bit of here in the end, it's hard, but the car managed to do it right. Great job. Anyway, let's take the control, press the brake a little bit. Wow, man, oh man, it feels really good. I mean, when you accelerate, it feels gorgeous. Also, it stays pretty well on long trips. On the highway it feels really stable and nice. I like it. Yeah, it's not something very strong, but you hear a little bit of wind noise. In terms of sound, you can't hear too much sound
After 600 meters,
from other cars.
lane to take exit Bern.
You see the blind spot technology in the corner there. Climatic system work great. My hands are frozen, but I have to leave it like that for the purpose of the test, for the consumption. But in general, it's a nice car. You can see also the graphic there that shows you. From here, from those pedals, by the way, I told you I will show you the pedals. Those pedals, I don't know if you can see it on the screen in the middle, they are for regenerative brake. So from the left you make the regenerative brake much stronger, and for the right you make it lower, and you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4 stages of recuperation, energy recuperation. So it's really good, so really fun, and not many cars have this possibility to recuperate the energy in a full hybrid system. That's surprisingly. And yeah, the hybrid system is the same as on Honda Civic. You know, when you accelerate, you drive linear, you know, it's like an electric car. It's not any stops or something like that. And if I'm not wrong, this system is the system that actually the petrol engine is running to charge the battery and to send the energy to electric motor, and electric motor drive the front wheel of the car. It's a front wheel drive system. It's not an all-wheel drive system, but it's a very good one. Look at this. It stays lovely on the curves. No, it's really fun to drive. It's really nice. It's really nice setup, and you can see I love the fact that on Honda cars, when you leave activated the lane assist, even if you are not activate autopilot and adaptive cruise control, the lane assist will still hold you between the lanes. It will assist you, you know, that's the word, assist you. And if you want to deactivate, you just have to press this button here. Now the lane assist is deactivated. Very nice, and I like the fact that they put it in parts, you know. Lane assist is one, adaptive cruise control one. If you want to use one or another, you can do that. Of course you can do that on other cars as well. You can deactivate them, but here it's a little bit more simple because you have the buttons, physical buttons here, and some cars have, and also Honda. Now if you want to go in reverse, you just do it like that, super simple. You can see the reverse camera, and you can park wherever you want. It doesn't come with a 360 degrees camera like CR-V come, but it's okay, the resolution is fine. And then you go and drive, it's drive, D from drive, and from here you change regenerative brake. You can see it right there on the front. Anyway, other than that, we have 6.7 liter consumption until now, and still range 919 kilometers. And we drive only in sport mode, and now we can try also an acceleration if there's nobody behind, and then it's just, yeah, I'm not allowed to drive faster. I keep in the speed limit, but acceleration until 60 is just fine. It's fast, it feels good. It's not a super crazy sporty car, but it feels quite nice. And everything is linear when you accelerate. So you don't feel any stops. Okay, it's the e-CVT transmission, but if I'm not wrong, if it's the same system as Civic, it's gorgeous. The system is gorgeous, it's efficient, and not only, let's go in eco mode, guys. Eco mode. The normal mode is somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to drive in normal mode, but eco mode, it will give you a smoother acceleration, and also the revs on the engine will be much more slower. We will try here and I will show you. You see, it's changing faster. actually the petrol engine is staying at lower revs,
Now join the motorway.
but really incredible car. The way it drives, the way it feels,
After 1
it's a bless. Honda make incredible cars for many years, and not only good but also reliable cars. Gorgeous. I love it.
After 600 meters.
I like it more and more and more and more. The more you drive, the more you start to like the car. Splendid.
Now keep left. After 2 kilometers, keep left.
And here we can activate again the lane assist and adaptive cruise control. It's very simple to do that. You don't even need to look at the buttons here.
Keep left.
You just put it there, set it up, and then the car will do the job for you. It's just simple as that. Here it's really hard one. You see it goes outside a little bit, but then it stays between again. Usually it can do it perfectly, but it was an acceleration directly in the curve, and that's why it has a little bit of problem in the beginning.
Use the left.
But in general, this autopilot from Honda, it's extremely good. Lane assist and adaptive cruise control. So yeah, great job Honda. Good job, really good one. Really great systems. You see, it sees the car in front and it doesn't panicate, you know, it's just slowly brake and leave the other car to go in. And
After 3 kilometers, keep
really
left to
good
take the
system.
exit.
Really great system. I like it. I really enjoy driving it. Seven-liter consumption until now. It still drives itself here. So as I said, good comfort, good visibility. I don't know, something that I don't like. I'm not sure if it's something that I don't like about the car. Probably the sound insulation I wish to be better, but other than that, I think it's just perfect. You see, we go right now to 100. And drive. Yeah, a little bit of noise. This is the only downside. Other than that, it's super nice. Deactivate the things.
Meters, keep right to take the exit.
Now we can recuperate from here. You can use those pedals,
After
the left one, and right now the car, look, it's just braking, and then you leave it roll from left, and you can play with those pedals more or less.
300 meters,
I don't
keep
even use the
exit
brake here. Look at this. It's incredible. Really cool. And then I need more power. Let it roll from the right, and then if you need brake, you start braking here from left, and then recuperate the energy back into the battery right now. And the consumption is much lower in this moment. Nobody comes, goes in, and that's it.
Find them after 300
And it
meters,
stays
turn
good.
left,
It stays
turn
pretty well also with those 18-inch rims, and over the bumps it stay great. If you install a bigger ones, I think in handlings will be even better, but the comfort will be a little bit
Now turn left,
less.
then turn left. Finding a new route.
At least over, yeah, let's see here.
Take the fourth exit and
Here.
roundabout.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just fine. Suspensions are really fine. So that was the trip, guys. I think we test everything. We drive slowly, we drive faster.
Finding a new route.
We kind of test all the driving condition. I want to park the car to show you the cameras.
Turn
I will
right,
park
then
it
turn
right
right.
here, just like that. If you go in reverse, it's super simple. And then if you want to park it here, you have this camera, reverse camera. You can do it crazy simple. You have big mirrors to check, to be sure you are in the right spot, and then that's it. Look at this. And then you put it in park and you're good to go. And then you have electronic handbrake and auto hold here. Great features. Consumption 6.4 liters with climatic system on level 3. Super cold here, my hands are frozen. I think it's a good consumption because we accelerate a lot. We didn't drive economical at all, but I think you can get some incredible consumption on this car. I think you can get it under 4 liters for sure in some circumstances in perfect condition. I will do the test drive with the consumption as soon as I can, but I hope you get useful information from this video. I think the car, it's very well set up. Of course, I was expect a little bit better sound insulation. I think this is the only downside to the car, but the way they set up the car, it's really good. The steering feedback to the wheels is great, the handling is great, the acceleration is super nice, smoothly acceleration. The sound of the engine with this e-CVT transmission, it's much more silent than the one on Toyota, and I like that very much. And also I think this system, it's one of the best in the world from my point of view. After I test so many cars, I think Honda make incredible hybrid system. So guys, that was the video. I hope you get some useful information from here. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me, guys. I will really appreciate. In other words, my rating for this car, taking into consideration the price and the offer, so around 50,000. I think here in Switzerland this is 50,000 because in Switzerland the prices are higher than other country. But here I think I will give it a 9.8. This is the rating that I will give it for this price. And now if I go back to my review with CR-V, the new one, in CR-V I give it a 9.8, and now I want to give it 9.9 to that car, and this 9.8. But yeah, will be 9.8 around there. But good car, very well built. Taking to the engine and hybrid system, I will give it 10 from 10 to all Honda cars, you know. But when we look at other things, you have to take into consideration a lot of things, a lot of stuff. Anyway, that was the video. If you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, check out Werner Blunier garage in Bern, Honda Center Bern. I will leave the link in the description if you want to check them out, test drive the car, see the car, buy the car, check them out. Super nice people. They will help you with everything anyway, in service also. And yeah, don't forget to see the full review with the same car. Also the consumption test will come soon. I think I can get incredible good consumption with this car. And yeah, thank you very much to all of you that watching my video, guys. Stay safe and see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.